Hi everybody, it's Keren here from tuppencecoloured.co.uk and thank you very much for joining me today. This is the card that I'm going to be making today, and I've made it using supplies that will be coming your way from the 1st of June in the new catalogue. So stay with me and I will show you what I did. These are the things that I'm going to be using today. For my card base, I have a piece of fresh fig card, which is one of the new 2017 to 2019 in colours, and I've cut it to 11.5 inches by 4 and scored and folded at 5 3/4. I've got a piece of the Fresh Florals DSP, and again this is one of the things that's new in this year's 2017 to 2018 annual catalogue, and I've cut this to 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, so it's just a little bit smaller than my card front. I've got a couple of pieces of Whisper White. Now this is actually one of our note cards cut in half. And I've got a piece of fresh fig, little scrap there. I'm going to be stamping using this set. It's called Tranquil Tulips, and again it's one of the sets that's in the new catalogue, and it is a so-called hostess set. Now that means that you can't get this set unless your order is £150 or more. But if it is, you can buy this with the Stampin' Rewards, which are 10% of your order, and you can not only can you get this, you can get it at a discount. So good deal. I'm going to be using a few colours today. I'm going to be using a couple of old favourites, which are Old Olive and Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to be using some of the new in colours. So there's the Fresh Fig and Berry Burst. I have a bit of the finely woven ribbon, and again that is in Fresh Fig. This is a very fresh fig card, and I'm going to be using the layering ovals framelits. I'm going to begin by doing some stamping, and I'm going to start off with this piece, which is a stem piece, and I'm going to use Old Olive for this to begin with. And I'm just going to pick a place, any place where I'd like it to be, and press down. Now these are photopolymer stamps, so I'm giving the ink a little bit of time to transfer, and I've got my silicone mat underneath. Okay, so that is done. Oops, I'm just going to give a quick wipe with a baby wipe because it's gone all over my block. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stamp, and I'm going to use Berry Burst for this one. Now as you can see, I've already been playing with this, and my stamp is a bit stained. Doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. These are tools. And actually, with a good quality photopolymer stamp, it will stain more than a not so good quality will. It's got something to do with the number of little pores that are in it. Now again, I'm going to give it a quick wipe just for now with a baby wipe, and that actually is more about getting the block clean, because I'm going to have to reuse my blocks. Now if you look, you will see that that looks a bit mottled. I'll bring you in right close into that so that you can see it. That's intentional. There's nothing wrong with your stamp, alright? As you can see, I've already got my fingers covered in ink. So I'll give them a quick wipe as well, because I don't want to transfer the ink somewhere where I don't want it to. So yeah, baby wipes are useful for that. But I will go and give everything a good clean with my Stampin' Scrub later. Okay, so next I'm using Fresh Fig, and I'm going to layer that up on top of that first stamp there. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, not getting obsessed over it, and there you go. That was a little off centre there. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me at all. Alright, I've got a teeny tiny little, like 3 little spots, and I'm just going to pop those into the middle just there, just like that. Just as an indication of the tulips' stamens. Is that what they are? It's a long time since I did biology in school. Okay, now I want to put a couple of leaves on here. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to use the pear pizzazz. Okay, now I could just use 2 colours and stamp off, but I have a lot of Stampin' Up colours, so I'm just going to use what I've got, and why not? Yeah, and again, this is another stamp that looks as though it's stamped unevenly. It hasn't. It's part of the design of the stamp. And again, a quick wipe and a quick change. And the other tall skinny leaf. Now again, this one you have choices. You can have it that way up, or you can have it that way up. You know, there are no laws, there are no stampin' police. Nobody will come and get you. Okay, and this bit is going to be cut away, so I'm not worrying too much about what's happening at the bottom of my stem here. I'm just trying to get a nice picture up at the top. Okay. Right. Now I could leave it there if I wanted to, but I'm going back with my old olive and this skinny little piece here, and I'm just going to give some dimension to those leaves. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my layering ovals, and where are they? Over here. And I'm not going to take the largest, I'm going to take the next to largest, and I'm going to cut out my picture of my tulip, and I'm going to take the largest one and that scrap of fresh fig, and I'm going to chop that out, and I'm going to go over to the big shot. I'm going to do that now and be right back. There they are, all cut out very nicely, so we just need to start assembling my card, putting it together now. So I'm going to layer these pieces up, and I did think about putting some dimensionals and raising it up off the base of the card, but today I'm going to make a card that is quite flat, I think. So this is going to be my central image, so let's make sure that everything is nicely lined up. Okay, and I'm happy with that. And then let's put the matting piece on. Now, I want to say something about this particular designer series paper. Some of the patterns look as though they're faded in places, and we've seen an awful lot of demonstrators, because we can get access to these things ahead of time, which is one of the great things about being a demonstrator. Some people have been saying it's faulty, there's a mistake, mine looks as though it's been left out in the sun. It's meant to look like that, all right? It was a design choice. The designer wanted it to look distressed and faded. Okay, so this piece, because my card is a very dark and strong colour, I want to be nice to the person who gets the card so that they can read the greeting inside. And again, if you wanted to stamp a greeting on the inside of this, then go right ahead and do that. And that would be a good time. I'm just going to leave it plain, because I've decided today to just concentrate on the one stamp set, and there are no sentiments with this. This is all about the picture. Okay, so how's that looking? Do I want to raise that up? And you know, I said I wasn't going to use dimensionals, but I've changed my mind. Anybody can do that. You can do that, okay? You have choices, but you could put it flat if you wanted to, you know. If you were thinking maybe about postage and layers and things like that. Of course you could do that. Again, no laws, no stamping police. Nobody will knock on your door at 3 in the morning. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm placing this so that I've got a little bit more space at the bottom than at the top. Okay, and that just helps to make it look a little bit more balanced, and it also leaves me room to put a bow of my fresh fig. So with some bunny ears, I'm just wrapping it around, and this ribbon is the same on both sides. There's not a right side or a wrong side, so that makes tying bows very easy, and it's not slippery either. It's a nice, it's almost like a linen-y feel to it. It's a nice grippy ribbon, and isn't this a beautiful colour? So, and I have to be honest, when I first saw the in colours, I thought, there's one or two of them that I thought, perhaps we're not going to be friends, but I'm coming round to all of them. They are absolutely gorgeous, and there are plenty of people demonstrating at the moment using the new in colours. So if you hop onto Pinterest or YouTube, or search engine of your choice, you will probably be able to see all of the colours, unless of course you're already a Stampin' Up demonstrator, in which case you know what they are already. So one of the fun things about being a Stampin' Up demonstrator is that you get to see everything before everybody else. Now I'm using my liquid adhesive to stick that down. I could have used a glue dot, but if you followed this channel at all, you will know that Glue Dot and I have a troubled relationship. But that's it. There we are. So there it is. There is my finished card, and it was very quick and easy to make. And I hope you've enjoyed this little sneak peek of things that are going to be coming your way in the new catalogue from the 1st of June. Here it is. Can't show you inside yet, can't show you what's inside till the 1st of June. But if you want a copy, get in touch with your Stampin' Up demonstrator and see what they can arrange for you. And if you're one of my customers, I will be sending a copy out to you in the very near future. So look out for that in the mail. But for now, thank you very much for joining me. Please do come back and see me again soon. And I look forward to it. Bye bye.